What's up fam, Rahim here, and today's gonna be a special episode. We got Dopey FPV in the house.
Yo, what's up guys? Idam here, aka Dopey FPV. Flying for 3 years and mainly doing FPV freestyle. I've been doing a lot of tutorials recently and some reviews, so check it out.
Alright, so one of the best pilots from the Flow Squad.
Flow Squad!
Drop by his channel and give him some love. Links in the description, right? So recently I've flown this drone, the DJI Avatar, indoors, and also I've tested it outdoors in windy conditions and it flew great. So for those of you that haven't watched it, I'll put up the links at the end of this episode. So right now I'm gonna hand over the controls to Dopey FPV. Let him give it a go, right? I will wanna see his impressions of how the drone flies. By the way, he's gonna be flying in manual mode with my personal rates. Now the rates are set up where it's soft in the center and fast at full stick deflection. Okay, enough waffling, let's send it.
Right, I'm trying to get used to the rates now because it's quite low. Not really used to these low rates.
Getting the feel, huh?
Getting the feel. Okay, so rolling is no problem. Let me try a power loop. Whoop! Okay, so there's a lot of prop wash. Trying to save the quad. And I understand you cannot tune your pits here, right?
Pits no. Only the rates.
Okay, power loop like a bit sketchy, not used to it. Rolls and stuff still okay. Alright, OSD is good. Like there's a home indicator, which is something I don't see in my FPV drones because I don't use GPS. Okay, so right now I'm trying to test out the range to compare it with my normal FPV quads. I'm running digital with Cadex Vista, so let's see whether this thing performs better. I'm at 190 meters now. Okay, there's some drop frames. Oh, okay, there's a lot of frame drop suddenly. And
a lot of blockage.
Yeah, maybe it's not line of sight anymore.
We have the building and also the trees around here blocking our line of sight.
So it's similar to the conventional digital quads where the sight suddenly become pixelated and
that's focus mode. Never mind, that one. That's I leave a link in the description about what focus mode is. There's already also an episode on that. And we're back. Alright, Dopey, tell the viewers, is this a drone?
Right, I will not say it's but it's a good entry-level drone. FPV drone, especially for those people that has been flying Mavics, Phantoms before this, and you want to get into FPV. This is actually the perfect drone to start off the FPV experience for you because it's so easy to fly. I'm still amazed by it, like how intuitive and how easy it is for me to fly it the way I did just now. Yeah, so normally if you straight go into FPV, there are a lot of hurdles you have to learn. You have to learn how to build. You have to learn how to tune. And when you
learn the controls,
learn how to control in the sim, and also if you crash, what do you do? How do you repair? So with this,
troubleshooting and all that,
there's an inbuilt sim inside. It's actually from normal to sport and eventually to manual. It's the same process if you fly the conventional drones. So everything is built in. It's a good drone to have for a beginner.
But how about like for those that are already seasoned FPV pilots?
Okay, seasoned FPV pilots will find this a bit sluggish. I don't know whether it's your rates or it's just the quad. It's kind of heavy, but then again, it's a cine whoop, so it's not supposed to fly with the agility of a 5-inch quad, a freestyle quad.
Not as aggressive also.
Yeah, it's not as aggressive, so, and it's also marketed as an indoor quad, so I guess the sluggishness has to be there so you won't spaz indoors and hit someone. So it's a pretty safe quad. Even for seasoned pilots, this will be something different.
And that's about like what I mentioned now, like yes, it is, you could fly it in the open, but I already felt that the throttle authority was just not present, right? Okay, but that is something that I want to explore because a friend of mine, Vincent, he shared that actually we can get into the controls somewhere on the developer level, that we can actually explore on adjusting the throttle expo. So that's something that I want to explore, right? That's gonna be for a future episode. How was the ranging on this drone?
Okay, so I did a range test. I went about 190 meters away and I was unimpressed at first because it's the same distance that I got with my normal FPV quad when the sight got fuzzy because of the focus mode, and then frame drop. Actually, the frame froze for about 2 seconds. So actually the frame froze for about 2 seconds when I was like 190 meters away. But given all the obstruction from here to my quad, there's a lot of blockage. It's normal for normal FPV quad, but for this, I expected it to be better. But then when I came back, landed, I asked Rahim like, hey, what's the power on it? So it was actually on 25 milliwatts. And that is actually impressive for 25 milliwatts. So imagine if you are able to change it to
Power,
1,000,
boost it
to 1,000 milliwatts. So I guess the range will be impressive.
Okay, final thoughts. Who do you think this drone is for?
Okay, so like I said, it's for beginners. That's a good start into FPV, transitioning yourself. But for seasoned pilots, if you do commercial stuff like say
Real estate.
property, indoor flying, this will be good because you can actually connect HDMI, your client also. I mean your employer can see in real time, and it's a good travel quad, I feel, because battery lasts longer. You don't have to lug around like 10 lipos, which will only get you maybe 30 minutes. This one battery can get you 20 plus
20
minutes.
plus minutes, yeah.
And of course the reliability issue. If you ever go out of range, it will just hover and you won't lose a quad. So that's always the fear when I travel and I fly like cliff diving, mountains and stuff. The fear of losing your quad and your GoPro 10 is always there. Yeah. So this is pretty reliable. It's your go-to travel quad.
Alright, that's from Dopey FPV. Now I'm gonna save my opinions for a comprehensive review. Alright, that's coming up as soon as I can, as soon as I get more stick time with this drone. Right now we're gonna do a chase scene with whatever little juice that I have left, and I also want to toy with the motion controller. Gonna leave that for a future episode, so do hit the notification bell so you won't miss it. Well, anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up right here now. If you've liked this episode, do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Subscribe to his channel also. Chat with me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Pilots, as always, we'll see you in the skies. Peace!